What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're creating a sketch illustration of the Terminator. Let's begin today's sketch with this 0.7mm mechanical pencil with a 2B graphite stick. Now I want to sketch a line coming down the center of our page to help with the balance and symmetry of our drawing. So we'll start right in the middle at the very top. I'm just going to use these short lines to create this line coming all the way down towards the bottom. Now along the top, let's draw another line going across from left to right. Now I'm going to use these two lines to help us create a circle along the top of our page. So from that center point, let's move up. Just going to mark off the top of our circle. Let's measure that distance from the center down towards the bottom and do the same thing. And we want to repeat that across this horizontal line. So measuring the distance from the center over towards the left and then the right. Now let's connect the center point of each mark with a curve to create a circle. So we'll start with the top left. And the circle doesn't have to be perfect. We just want to get the right size and placement along the top center of our page. Let's go back and just smooth this out. From the side of our circle, let's draw another line coming all the way down towards the bottom. And then from the bottom of our circle, draw another line going across. Now with our circle and guidelines in place, we want to start blocking out the facial features. Let's start by adding a gap in between the eyes. So from that center line, let's move over toward the left. Draw a line going up towards the middle of our circle. Measure that same distance over towards the right. Let's extend these lines coming down a little. Now from these two corners, we're going to step out. Draw a short angle line coming down and in across the eye. Let's go to the outside, curve the eye coming down and then in on the left. Over on the right side, we're going to draw a small circle, going around and then back up. Add a smaller circle in the center. Now just up above the eye, we're going to draw a straight line going across the brow. Go back to the outside, go up, and then down on the inside. Let's curl up the inside of the brow. Bend this in and then up to create a fold on both sides. And then in between, add a small curve. Let's go back to the left side and draw the edge of the iris. We're going to draw a half circle coming down and up underneath the eyelid. And then in the center, draw a small black dot for the pupil. Let's go to the center, move down. I'm just going to mark off the bottom edge of the nose with a straight line, somewhere around here, going across. From the corners, angle this up and then in towards the middle to create a triangle. From the bottom of the nose, let's step down, draw another line going across the edge of the mouth. Now from here we're going to move down, mark off the chin with another straight line. Now you want to add some shape to the outside of the head. Let's start from these 2 points. It's going to slope the head coming down and in towards the jaw. Angle this down and then in towards the chin. Now let's go back to the center of our circle, draw the edge of the hairline. We're going to angle this up and out towards the left and right side. Step in, come down the side, bend this out and then down towards the side of the head. Now let's draw in the ears. We're going to start from the side, angle this up and out, go straight down the side, angle this back down and in. Let's go to the inside of the ear, draw 2 straight lines coming down the edge of the neck. Let's go back up, slope the shoulders, coming down and then out. Now we're going to go back and add a little bit more detail and shape to the mouth. Let's start from that center point. We're going to curve the mouth, going up and then out. Then it's out and then down towards the corners of the mouth. Let's add in the upper lip, starting back in the center, step up. Curve this up and across, come down towards the corner, and then for the lower lip, just add a curve. Let's add some definition across the cheeks. Starting from the side of the nose, we're going to bend this out and then down towards that mouth line. Bend this down and in towards the chin. Let's go to the side of the head and curve the cheeks coming down and in. And then come straight down. Now we're going to tear up the right side of the face. Let's start from the inside of the eye. It's going to curve this up and across, and then up towards the side. Go back to the inside, curve this down, go all the way across towards the jaw. Now that we have a rough sketch, I'm going to go back and lightly erase some of these guidelines. Now that we have our clean rough sketch, we want to go back and modify the shape and add a little bit more detail. Now I want to start with the top of the left eye. I'm going to start with a fold coming in. I'm just going to lightly sketch in this detail, going across towards the outside. Add a wrinkle on the outside edge. And just work our way across the bottom and in. Add a little bit of a fold underneath the eye. And work our way around the inside. Going up towards the brow. Just add a little bit of texture inside the eyebrow coming in. I'm going to move down and add some more detail to the nose, starting with the tip, going up towards the nostrils, and then curling this back in. Now I'm going to add some more detail to that torn flesh on the right side. Just going to work this up towards the chin and the mouth. Now let's go back and add a little bit more detail and shape to the ears. So start on the outside, and we'll just add some folds on the inside of the ear. Now I'm going to go back and add a little more shape to the outside of the head. So just bulking this out along the side of the temples, going up towards the top. And I can add a little bit of texture along the side. So just brushing the hair out. And then from the center, just adding that curve, going up on the right. I want to go back and just clean up our drawing one final time before we add more detail and shading. Now I'm going to switch to my 0.9mm mechanical pencil and add more detail and contrast. So we're going to start back at the eye, a little bit of a highlight on the top left and just lightly shade in the outside of the iris. I'm also going to add a little bit of shadow coming down from the nose. Now you want to darken up the texture of the hair starting from the outside. We're just going to pull this up and then in. So just fading that up towards the inside of the hairline and then going from the inside, working our way out. Now we're going to go and start adding our contrast. So darkening up that area around the right eye. Just adding a little bit of detail on the inside edge. And now I'm going to go back and add some light shading. So starting around the eyes, and just working our way down. And now the head's going to cast a bit of a shadow across the neck. So we just want to darken up the top and then blend that down. And we're also going to shift the shadow over towards the right. Now as we get closer to the end, we're just going to tighten up our shadows and a little bit more detail, and always be sure to sign our artwork, and that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of the Terminator. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. You can also check out our other channels. I'll leave the links for you in the description below. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.